back at the end to Giulio as a person. I want to speak about him as an academic, as a scholar, and as a character, as a great character to know. Giulio came to Cambridge in 2011. He'd been based in Britain since 2006. He'd been here for 10 years in this country. He was a resident of this country. He came to Britain to study development studies in my department, the Department of Politics and International Studies. He was committed to ideals of development, and he was deeply knowledgeable about the politics of the Middle East, the modern Middle East. He understood the dangers he was getting into in going to a place like Egypt, but he was committed to understanding that country better, its economic and social changes that it was experiencing. He was deeply committed to developing our understanding as a scholarly community of this vital region of the world. And he was deeply committed as well to engaging in becoming a serious scholar of the modern Middle East. He was keen to engage in teaching. The last conversation we had was about him wanting to teach undergraduate students in this university. He was committed to trying to develop a wider understanding of the politics of this place. And he was especially committed to improving the economic and social setting of the Egyptians. He was committed to making a difference to that country over the long term, over the space of his work. As a person, he was a great person to be around. He was always fun to talk to. He was always very knowledgeable about what he was talking about, but he was also very keen to also convey his understanding, convey his knowledge in an accessible way. Every morning when I saw him, he was working upstairs from me in Cambridge. He would greet me with increasingly complex Arabic language greetings, increasingly formal as There's a sort of joke that we had going between us, who could come out with the most elaborate greeting in the morning. He was the sort of person who everybody respected, everybody admired, who knew him. And he was the sort of person to whom anybody who had any interest at all in understanding economic or social issues in the modern world would gain something from talking to. I don't want to say anything about his death. We can all read about the terrible circumstances of his death. But what's quite clear to me is we have not heard the truth of his death. The Egyptian government statements firstly blaming a traffic accident, then later claiming that a house painter had killed him who was working in a completely different region of Cairo and killed him, just are not credible. That Giulio's memory deserves, at the very least, the truth about his death. And that's why I'm so happy to see you all here today calling for that truth. Thank you.
Thank you to all the speakers for your inspiring and moving contributions, and especially Dr. Rangwala. Thank you very much for telling us what a wonderful person Giulio was, and I'm so sorry for your department.